Hello everybody, and like I said in the title of this video, happy Pride Month, and hope that everybody is doing okay. I decided to do this stream because I have nothing else to do, plus I can't really sleep. Hold on, I want to try pulling up everything on a separate phone so I can use my main one just in case my mother calls me or anything happens. It's like really hot in my room where I'm getting a headache. I don't feel so good either, so. I want to move my mic away so I can actually drink some water. Oh, look, my partner's online. It's like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning for him. What the fuck is he doing up? That's my question, what's he doing up? Yeah, what the fuck is he doing up on Discord? It's like like I said, it's 1:44 in the morning for him. What the fuck? Bro. He's probably going to ask me why I'm doing up so late tomorrow. No, now he's offline. Bro. Hold on, now I'm gonna actually that was my tism fucking showing, as you can tell. I'll check. Sorry for me going quiet. This irritates the fuck out of me. Like, his little profile thing went to me and him, and then to him and his friend. What the fuck? That's what I'm trying to get. I'm like, I don't know what he's trying to imply on. But still, I want to pester him about it tomorrow when he gets on and sees me on my Quest account. I'm not joking anymore. I'm not playing this fucking game. Oh, I can't sleep. Because he knows I care about him and care about his mental health like he does with mine. Pisses me off sometimes. And he wants me to get sleep, and I try and stay up. And when I try, I actually do. And yet he's the one staying up. Pisses me off. I'm gonna just fucking go here and watch YouTube. Now time to actually fucking...
Go for
Say
it.
it.
Takes a
Good.
to know a pet. It takes a to know a pedophile.
Today we're keeping it short and simple, talking about a Sonic VR chat predator named Mint Midori, also known previously as Pink Cosmic, Cyberknights, and Luke Vey. I spoke about Mint Midori in my previous video as they were very closely associated with the previous predator. In fact, they were one of the ones that gave me the Darth Vader photo of this predator in the previous video. Mint Midori is a YouTuber, a deviant artist, a Twitter enthusiast, and a Sonic predator. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if I saw Reddit on this list of socials as well. While watching my Hell's Kitchen on YouTube, I received a notification in the corner about a document made by Mint that addresses the topic of my video. No! Everyone likes to get on the internet at some point. Oh my goodness, that guy has hairy hands. Everyone likes to get on the internet at some point. And most of the time, we, as humans, get lonely. And a gross few of us would try to build a relationship with minors, unfortunately. Which is what today's video is about. So let me go ahead and show you, before we begin, some of the text messages from this individual.
Bottoms don't get pee-pee touch.
Let's keep this wholesome, please.
I'd pay 200 for your
You're making me uncomfortable.
I'm going to go fucking fine. Now time to re-put in the video here and shit.
Everyone likes to get on the internet at some point. Oh my goodness, that guy has hairy hands. Everyone likes to get on the internet at some point. And most of the time, we, as humans, get lonely. And a gross few of us would try to build a relationship with minors, unfortunately. Which is what today's video is about. So let me go ahead and show you, before we begin, some of the text messages from this individual.
Bottoms don't get pee-pee touch.
Let's keep this wholesome, please.
I'd pay 200 for your
You're making me uncomfortable. Well, of course, folks, we're back yet again, and today's discussion will involve some boys in skirts. That's right, you heard me. Boys in skirts. In other words, femboys. I'm sure you've heard of them at some point on the internet, somewheres. And if you haven't, you've probably been living under a rock like Patrick Star. There's no way you haven't heard of femboys at this point. Now, here's the real kicker. You see, I consider myself a bit of a feminine boy, but in denial. But I don't wear skirts or anything like that, as far as I'm aware. And on top of that, I am also a VTuber as well. But I'm nothing like today's femboy in question. Otherwise known as Lord Pixie. He is a semi-large content creator on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and especially his supersized Discord server, where he has a bunch of questionable roles. And when I mean supersized, I mean supersized. You see, as a content creator, it's your job to ensure that your community is safe for all individuals to participate in. But Lord Pixie, the god of femboys, as he calls himself, does not make his community members feel safe or welcomed. Instead, he does the complete opposite. And I know because I have 2 Royal Guard members here with me, otherwise known as your former staff members, coming out about your disgusting, predatory behavior. You cannot and will not hide behind your large platform numbers any longer, Pixie. Lord Pixies, or the god of femboys, whatever you want to call him. I might call him the god of gooners or god of gooning. Either way, Pixies is a 23-year-old man who loves minors, literal crap, and treating his community members like sexual objects. First, we'll be discussing some Twitter posts by an individual named Barksy Run, in which he discusses his own and others' experiences with pixies. It's gonna be rough, by the way. How do we know that Spook person, or whatever this person is at the Mimi KU profile picture, is Pixie? Well, here you go. Here's his old Steam usernames. As you can see, Spook is another name for Lord Pixies, or Pixis, I don't really know, who's using this Mimi KU Pokemon picture. Which, I gotta ask, why do you have to do the adorable ghost type Pokemon like that, man? One of my favorite Pokemon, and now I have to associate them with you. Kinda sucks, but, you know, moving on, I guess. You suck. Barksy Run then explains that this next screenshot involves his friend named Fisco, where Spook, otherwise known as Pixies, and Fisco were originally just good friends. But then Pixie started being openly horny with Fisco and mentions several different times doing sexual acts with Fisco. Of course, during this period of time, Fisco's age was not known to Spook. And again, I gotta ask, what is with people not asking for ages? Or just not caring about ages of other individuals around them in general? It's a real red flag for me. It also just looks like Spook made Fisco uncomfortable in this screenshot. As a quick side note, considering how old this evidence is, I'm surprised nobody has covered it, which it's so weird that it's been almost 4 or 5 years and nobody's said a single thing about this. I'm very surprised no one has covered it. It seems like Pixie has done a good job at either paying people off or covering his tracks to stay in the dark for this long. But not anymore. In this next screenshot, Spook states that you are legal if you are 4 years older or younger. No, that is not how that works, Spook. Or Pixies, whatever you want to be called. That's not how that works. Stop it. Get some help.
14 up is legal, but I'm 18, so it can be a maximum of 4 years apart.
Again, I'm sorry, but no, that's not how that works, Pixies. This is absolutely disgusting
all you
behavior.
guys.
You shouldn't say this to
getting
someone
really
who's a
tired.
minor, nor should you act
Plus
like
it's
this.
11:02,
Even if you
so
are or aren't
get
a
some
content
sleep.
creator at this point, this is not acceptable behavior.